Here we go. Your mantra for achieving success as an entrepreneur.
I think I would say three things: passion, energy, and do not take no for an answer.
Your biggest entrepreneurial mistake and lessons learned from it.
I think, being too much harsh on yourself. A lot of time you are at a situation in life where, you don't need to prove, the wrong and right. So long you know that you are right. And you have a learnings. I think that's more important. I have been in a situation where I have been overly harsh on me, and that created all sort of problems.
The best advice you have received in your journey.
The best advice I received, unlike other founders, I was a late bloomer. I started Shopcluse in my mid 30s. And I had $1 million job. So one of the luminaries of Silicon Valley told me. I asked him, when do I know I'm ready to start? He said, you are ready to start when you don't need to ask that question. Right. So I thought that was just a very, very solid advice.
What inspired you to start Droom?
I had a job on left. I was very fortunate to create Shopcluse as a fourth unicorn, and my journey took a little bit of topsy turvy because of some of the crises I had faced. So it was, for me, job was on left. So I picked up. Fortunately, not many people sometimes get it, but I got a chance to pick it up. My life where it from my down. And it became really second time it became more than just building a company. It was also the cause.
Most memorable moment you have experienced while building Droom?
I think raising the first round of institutional investment, given that I was going through a personal crisis. I was proven as an entrepreneur, one of the very few that time to be, to have $1 billion company already under my belt or in my track record. But still, because of my personal crisis, it was not easy to close the first entrepreneurial round. So I think closing that round really gave me a much needed confidence that I can build an institution again.
One book that has had a profound impact on your entrepreneurial journey?
I would say, Outlier from Malcolm Gladwell, right? I mean, that really tells you the rigor one need to have to excel in anything.
The wow moment of your entrepreneurial journey?
I think the day we filed the day we filed our IPO in India, that was a wow moment.
The next big thing we can expect from Sandeep Aggarwal after Shopcluse and Droom?
I think I want to, I think the next big thing would really be the various milestones I want to achieve in Droom. Right. I think, if you think about automobile is 8 to 12% of any country's GDP, and we have not even scratched the surface with Droom. So I think really taking Droom back to its, as a public company, taking Droom to, beyond the realm of India's geography and beyond the realm of multiple continents is what I want to do.
A few more on a lighter note. A company CEO who inspires you?
I think in India, I really like Dipinder Goyal at Zomato, Vijay Shekhar Sharma at Paytm, and in I would say globally, if I look at I would say Tim Cook, Elon Musk, and Satya Nadella.
Best e-commerce portal?
Amazon.
The last book, movie, or show that made you cry?
I think almost every time I watch a movie which is on patriotism, our soldiers losing their life while protecting our country and or protecting us from our enemies, or freedom fighting. I think this genre, I cry like a small kid.
If you could have a dinner with one historical figure, who would it be?
I would say Nikola Tesla.
Favorite destination that helps you to unwind and recharge?
Yeah, I have three. I love visiting Bali, love visiting, Kerala, for meditation and Ayurveda, and love visiting Italy.
Early riser or a night owl when it comes to your work routine?
Actually, it is both. For 8 years, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning to be in office at 4:30 when I worked on Wall Street, based out of San Francisco. And then, from after COVID, I'm very infamous in my company and with my family. I sometimes, can work whole night.
A hobby or a pastime that helps you relax?
Absolutely. I have actually many. I love to play squash, love to play golf. I like to ride a road and travel.
What will you choose, fame or money?
Uh, Actually, probably fame, but based on my karma.
Thank you, Sandeep, for sharing your insights and being so candid in responding to the rapid fire questions. Your responses have provided valuable insights into your perspectives. And as we come to the end of the session, if you could offer one piece of advice to all the aspiring entrepreneurs, attendees, what would it be, drawing from your wealth of experience?
Sure. No, thank you, Abhishek. First of all, really enjoy the whole interaction and this rapid fire session with you. My only piece of advice will be that no time in Indian history, India is going through this democratization of entrepreneurship, right? The cost of doing a new startup or pursuing your dream has dramatically come down, right? From mentorship to the access to capital, to the ecosystem of other founders, and sizable market is very, very ready. What India is going through is no less than the industrial revolution in Europe in 1750, gold rush in in USA in 1850, the rise of USA after World War I and World War II, rise of Japan after World War II, and rise of China as a global manufacturing hub. So whatever we are seeing in India, especially in the last 10 years, is no less than the largest 6-7 man-made modern history, wealth creation, and social transformation opportunity. And I would absolutely advise and encourage everyone that if you think you have a role to play, don't be a spectator, be a player, and jump right into the center of it.